Alrighty, good afternoon. Welcome to a special video of my channel. I'm Braden Jarnigan. It's Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to everyone celebrating. This is kind of a update. Here's where we're at. Sorry I haven't put a video out in a while, if anyone's interested in those. But last video, that was a while back, I just started this new chapter 5, Escape from Home. I think we'd gotten to the start of the meeting. A lot has happened since then, so I'm just going to give a quick update of what has happened. Katomi and her uncle Ornatu were kind of fighting about she wanted to go on on a welfare visit to another country in the Empire. He was against it. They met with this Colossian representative, saw this cool dagger sword thing. It's a dagger that can turn into a sword. Talk a little bit about the culture and this inventor named Onura, and the representative's name is Okoma. And then it skips forward a little bit here, where they're at dinner, and Katomi's Ornatu relents and says that Katomi can go. They also cover Katomi's research into the Grey-Nose era, into the Grey-Nose Plague, which isn't going well. She hasn't really found anything in quite some time. And so then he says you can go, talking about the trip, the welfare trips. Okay, well, that's weird. And then she brings up this idea where the Empire is all about helping people. Don't know why I did that. It's funky. Okay, very strange. Don't know why I did that. But she wants to figure out what countries actually need the Empire, need their welfare help. Everyone, just some background, everyone's kind of recovering from this war that happened 20 years ago, when they were dominated by another empire, but that empire wasn't as helpful as the Iron Nation is. But she basically tells Ornatu, the emperor, her uncle, that if a country is stable and doesn't need the empire, she would pull out and just let them rule themselves. And he freaks out in a way that she's never seen. She leaves, just kind of like, what the heck is happening? And just goes to bed. Then we switch to Colm's perspective for a little bit right here, where he overhears Ornatu speaking to someone about killing Katomi, killing her off. So he runs to Katomi's room and basically says, we got to get out of here. So they leave. They sneak through the city. They almost get by some of the city guards, but they make it to the train station, where they're going to flee to Dawn Gate, where the rebellion is kept. Or that's where the center of the rebellion, resistance forces, not a rebellion because they're not in the Empire, but they're resisting being taken over. And they make it, and Katomi gets into a train. Then Colm is thinking that someone is following them, and so there's a commotion outside. He steps out to see what it is. He slams the door, locks Katomi in this boxcar, and they're about to fight. So made some good progress. My computer's being funky, or else I'd show you. Made it to 45,000 words again. So we're about halfway through. I'm feeling good about it this time around. I cut 9,000 words previously. That they were good, but they weren't super needed. The story could go on without them and kind of stand itself up. But this feels like a good end, or kind of midpoint. It's about to wrap this chapter up, and the story of Katomi, who I've been working on through these videos is going to meet up with the other main character, Ale, and that's going to be the second half of the book. So made some good progress. My writing schedule's been a little funky, being out of school and everything, but and I don't feel as a super big need right now to record everything. I thought I would do that, but it's just a little harder schedule wise. Sometimes I just need to kind of sneak writing in here and there. But for everyone who watches this, who watches any of my videos, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. If you like it, a like would be appreciated. All the YouTube things, you know the drill. But hopefully you all have a happy holiday and Merry Christmas if you celebrate that. And have a good one.